Alright, we're doing mission number 5 for the X-Wing Rescue at Mon Calamari. This is the first one where we actually have to try and concentrate a little bit here. As you can see, I played it a few times, but we're going to go through it again. We basically have to find some prisoners aboard these containers and freighters, disable them, and then have our freighters come in, recapture the prisoners. Meanwhile, we have to protect the transfer from our TIE fighters, and then a Star Destroyer is going to show up and launch some TIE bombers at us. So what we're going to do first and foremost is we're going to intercept these TIE fighters right off the bat. So Beta is the group that is going to come directly after us. So you see I'm driving directly towards the transports here to give me a good intercept angle on Beta 1 here. Because he's going to go after my wingmate. And if I can... There we go. Okay, he's toast. I did take a little bit of damage there. Beta 2 is going to switch targets over to the Y-Wing now. So we're just gonna let him do his thing, and we're gonna keep closing distance here while he tries to attack the Y-Wings. Do a little protection detail. Take them out. Keep our guys nice and protected here. So next wave is just going to be over here by the containers. Again, just keep transferring to shields as you go. We're only worried about these guys attacking our Y-Wings there, because we need them to disable the freighter. So looks like Alpha 2 is going to come after me, which is fine, because I want to pull in behind this guy, let Alpha 1 pass behind me, and then I will come in. He's going to try a head-on pass, but I'm going to use the opportunity to jink in to get him right behind him. So he is toast. Alright, next thing we want to do is start identifying. So there we go, I just got Xi 1. So as soon as I identify that, it's going to cue our rescue freighter to jump in. So 30 seconds after I identified it, we should get our freighter. Likewise with the freighter Wiggins there, it should pull us in 30 seconds later to get the next set of our rescue freighter to come in. These other containers can just be destroyed. Also, the Xi 2, which just contains droids here, we can go ahead and destroy it. Not required for the mission, so we can go ahead and just eliminate it, get some extra points. Great. Alright, awesome. So there's the freighter Wiggins. Here we got some space tugs in the way. We'll take care of them too. We probably get a 1 below normal here. So the goal is to have full shields here shortly. Okay, that tug should be toast. You get a little bit of points for these guys. They only take 1 shot to kill, so whatever. Alright, Gold 1, Gold 2 are up. Citadel 1, Citadel 2 are here. They're moving in to do their rescue mission. These other containers right here, we can destroy. They're just filled with weapons. And you actually have to destroy them for the mission objectives here. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and cut the engines to attack this guy. Transfer a little bit more laser power. and 1 MR. There we go. Alright, so we got the calamari. Red 1, red, let's see here. Wiggins is disabled. Looks like Freighter Gold has gone away. So now all we're waiting for is for that Star Destroyer to show up. And for our freighters to get into position there. So gonna go ahead and there we go. We got our Star Destroyer. Turns out it was on the other side of us here, so he's gonna launch some ships. We're gonna speed up a little bit during this part. So they're gonna launch the TIE bombers first, and then immediately after there's gonna be some TIE fighters. So for this portion, you're going to have to face off against 6 waves of TIE fighters, 6 waves of TIE bombers, 3 ships per flight. The TIE fighters, if you let them past you, they'll go straight for the container ships and destroy them very quickly. So you cannot let a single ship by you. And you have to take out the TIE fighters fast enough so that the TIE bombers can't get within range to use their proton torpedoes, because just 1 or 2 shots of that will completely destroy the containers there. So let's see if we can get this guy wrapped up in a nice little bow here. There we go. Okay, got him. Okay, we got our last TIE fighter here. He's trying to make a run for it. We're not going to let that happen. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to speed off here. Notice I left my engines at maximum there so I can get closer. Now I'm going to switch back over, slow down, and as I pull in behind these guys, match speed, and just start blasting away. Okay, my freaking wingman decided to shoot me in the back a bunch of times, so that was cool. Nothing can't handle there. Sometimes that happens. You guys both start going for the same guy. You can always hit Shift I to tell him to ignore your target. If you're really worried about him getting some friendly fire there. Okay, but we got one. Oh, crush that. Good freaking job there. Okay, so we're going to swing in behind this guy. Get the easy kill. Boom. So I'm going to tell him to ignore that target. And I'm going to take off after him. And see, he is starting to get away, so I'm going to speed up to catch up with him. Okay, and he's making a turn. And I told him to ignore that target, and he's still shooting at it. Okay, got it. So we're going to put our shields back up to normal. Get a fast recharge on our lasers. Enough to keep us into super. And go ahead and take out the rest of these TIE bombers. There we go. Nice and easy. Rebalance your shields. Remember, always rebalance your shields. Alright, we can go to 1 above. 1 above normal for lasers now. Shields are fully charged. We're wiping the floor with these guys right now. See, they're trying to break through, but we are leveling them here. So, as long as you don't let any of these guys by, you keep killing them really fast, you'll actually start, see how we're closing in on the Star Destroyer now. So, as you get closer and closer, you'll have more and more margin to attack these guys here. Okay, so as we swing around, match speed. And you can match speed by hitting enter on the keyboard. Whoa, okay, look out for collision there. Okay, that guy's toast. Keep going back. Oops. You don't want to get too close to the Star Destroyer though. He'll really start to mess you up. All those turbo lasers and stuff. but it shouldn't be too bad. As long as your shields are fully charged for the most part, you'll be fine. There we go, he's down. Leaves us with this guy. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Next wave, TIE bombers. So they're basically coming straight out of the bay right now, with how they're the way that they're located there. Okay, so I'm gonna let the leader take on those guys, and let's see how he's doing. He's still getting a few shots off. Whoa, okay, that's the death animation that can really get you when they kind of rapidly decelerate right back at you. Okay, let's get this guy. Whoa. Can't remember how many waves I've killed so far, so. Okay, looks like they made it past us a little bit, but he's got hull damage, so he's going to turn around, maybe try and get back to base, maybe try and continue the attack, depending on how much damage we do here. But we smoked him. So yeah, you're just rinse and repeat for this process here. Just keep protecting your freighters so they can do their docking operation. And this is probably the last wave of these guys here. Pretty sure. See, I'm just making pretty quick work here of these guys. You know, they're gonna try and break through, but you know, whatever. I'm basically getting them as soon as they come out of the bay. Which, okay, we got the turbo lasers coming at us now. So just be careful when you're that close to the Star Destroyer. They can mess you up. You start taking hits just open range, you have plenty of margin to get back to these guys. You see we're almost 10 clicks away. And that's it. So we just finished off the last of the fighters. There's nothing left for us to do except wait for this docking operation to be complete. I'm going to go ahead and just fly back over there. And as we head in, just take a look at what's going on here. Yeah, we got the Star Destroyer. I guess, you know, we could be fancy. There we go. So we could be fancy. So let's do this. We don't need lasers right now. So let's grab some speed and get up in this guy's face and identify him. So we know which Star Destroyer that was coming after us. There we go. So you only have to get 3 clicks to identify him. So it's the Star Destroyer Warrior. So Citadel 1's done with their docking operation. So they're going to get out of here and go to hyperspace. We can destroy this for some more points once we get up there. I'm not worried about shields, so I'm just going to put lasers to 1 above normal, shields to 0, since there's nothing else that can attack us. We're just going to wait for this guy to go into hyperdrive. And Citadel 2, it's still working on its docking transfer, so doing docking operation there. If you select a friendly unit, hit Shift R, it'll give you a report. So you see there, it's doing the docking operation still. So we're going to get up in their face here and destroy Xi 1, get those points for destroying this guy. Hopefully he should be done with that docking operation in just a minute. I think he did a pretty good job with that one. There we go. I guess Red 1 decided that he had enough for today, so my leader just left. Citadel 1 is out of here, so I'm going to go ahead and restore all my power and just drop my throttle to 0. Wait for this operation to finish here. Since, I mean, there's really nothing left to do. Warrior's way over there. He's stationary. He's not coming after us. We're waiting for these guys to finish. It takes a little while longer for the freighter to actually get over to this freighter. I mean, they move pretty slow. So, and I identified this guy later. So, you know, Citadel 2 was about a minute behind to dock with the other guy, but should be done here in a moment. Okay. So might as well just top off on shields. So I guess I could talk about some advanced techniques here while we're waiting. So when we're in combat mode here with lasers 1 above normal for our recharge, we're in cross link there, right? So if a TIE fighter makes it past you, so you have your flight of 3 that you and your wingman are going against. Say you take a head-on pass with them, your wingman misses and you miss. You pull in behind, start doing some dogfighting. You finally kill your guy. You go over, your wingman's guy is, you know, he might have tagged him once, but he just wasn't doing the job. So you finally kill him, and then you target the 3rd ship, and he's 2 clicks ahead of you, making a beeline for your target objective. Well, another way you can do that is if you keep lasers at 1 above normal and put shields to 0, as your shields deplete, so it'll take a second for this to happen, but as you're watching your shields deplete, you can go ahead and just keep transferring laser energy to it, and you're going to keep your laser energy pretty high. But see, you boosted, instead of being what we're normally operating at, which would be 88, we actually boost our speed all the way up to 112 units. So that's going to help us catch up with the TIE fighter because their base speed is 100. So by doing that, you can keep your shields at full by just continually transferring lasers to shields. Keep lasers 1 above normal. If you really want to catch up, you can put lasers to 0. That'll get you up to 125, get you an extra 12 speed points there. And then, you know, it's if you feel confident with how much shields you have based on how much threat you have. Like if you're only going after 1 fighter, you don't need to really worry about it, right? You can let your shields deplete some because you're not really worried about that TIE fighter turning around and hitting you. So you can fly around like this for quite a while, catch up, and you can actually, you know, make a few of your shots, see if you can't take them out from the long range while you're closing. As soon as you hit them, turn around. You can keep closing, but, you know, get ready for the next encounter. Put lasers 1 above normal. As you close, you can transfer lasers to shields, put shields back to normal. As you close in, once shields are back up, this is going to let your lasers charge pretty rapidly, and you're ready for the next fight. By that time, you'll hit the next wave and be able to go ahead and take them out. So while I'm waiting for Citadel to hit the hyperdrive here, I'm going to go ahead and destroy this freighter, since now it doesn't have anything on it and we're just waiting around. So he should hyperdrive out of here pretty quick. As you can see, this mission is actually pretty long. The triggers here, so the starter destroyer shows up 2.5 minutes after the Y-wings start attacking this freighter to disable it, and your rescue guys show up 30 seconds after you identify the ships, so you want to make sure you identify them quickly. Another thing you want to make sure you do is you can't just leave those TIE fighters in the beginning because they will destroy the Y-wings. Oh, and it looks like our game crashed. Freaking sweet. Okay, cut to victory here. I replayed it just to show that it works. There we go, got the victory. Doing the thing, go into hyperdrive, do the stuff, hit back home, show you the mission complete, even though it crashed. Show you the outcome so you can see all the goals there. Yay, everybody completed. Killed everything but 4 bombers and a TIE fighter. And pretty awesome. So that is mission number 5.